Free, free Palestine!
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 Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are a blessed crowd here in the month of Ramadan, the month of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The last Friday of this month, the day of Quds, which has been celebrated all over the world today. All Muslim world and non-Muslim world, those who love humanity are together and they are celebrating the Al-Quds Day. What is Al-Quds Day? It is the day when we remember those people who have been suffering for have more than a century, I guess, 50 years at least on the record, but they were suffering for more than a century. The land has been occupied. 85% of the land has been taken away from them. In the recent day, they lost 50 of their villages and gave it to the settlers, the so-called settlers, those who are anti-Muslim, those who work they work against all the Muslims' values and attitudes. We have seen in the world that one person died because of all medical problems, but the West and all over the countries, it become a big issue, and all the world had become a big thing that, oh, this person is right, let's do something about that nation. What can you say about this nation? Those who kill innocent prayer, they are praying in the mosque. The people who watched 20 hours of video and they couldn't find one single weapon with them. They were butchered and they were martyred with force and in the mosque when they were praying. Not only that, even when they prayed outside of the mosque, they were killed. They were started against because of praying. Where are those who claim they are the champions of the democratic values? Those are the value of humanities. Where the cries are? I don't see any West, I don't see any United States doing anything about those who are killing those people. The state which has been ruled by the criminal of his time, and those who are suppressing the Muslims, and but we don't see any news when they do any harm to the Muslims. In contrast, how can we put our head in the sand and do not say anything about those issues? When there is something happens in the Muslim world, they bring it up. Or something good happens to the Muslim, they hide it. And when those who kill Muslims, they're never being put in the news, they never bring issues. In any media you can see, even you look at the Fox News, the news media, which is all bent to destroy and create Islamophobia in this country. The Muslim will love peace and always in peace, but they are being pictured and they're being painted as they're the terrorists in the world. Actual terrorist is the terrorists, those who are killing innocent people, The girls, the women, and the children are being killed mercilessly day and night. And the nation of Palestine is living in the barbed wire. They cannot move from one place to another place. Even they are sick, they have to get a permission, So but day is not far. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised us that there is a day when the zulm will be finished, the atrocities will be finished, and the victory will be those who have been oppressed. And we hope, even we live or don't live, do we have number of people or less, but the idea about that we are with them. We are with those who are being oppressed, and those who are being oppressing were against them, And this is the message of Imam Ali ibn Abi Talib, that always take a part of the oppressed one, and also stand firm against those who oppress them. Maybe you lose your life. Look at Rachel Corrie. She was not a Muslim. She was American. She was a bodyguard girl, but she watched in the TV what was happening. She left everything around in the United States. He went to Palestine, and you see his fate. What happened? She was killed. She was bulldozed. The tank ran over her. And what about the government us. Did they say anything to them? No, they didn't say anything to them. Close your eyes. Brothers and sisters, we are here to not to do anything harm to anyone, but to keep our right. But we have a right to say what we see anything wrong with this country. The politicians are being paid left and right, and they are being bullied if they do not vote with Israeli lobby, you know. This thing has to be changed. Why will we have money to give $5 billion to the country which is killing innocent people for no reason whatsoever? First of all, they're not supposed to belong there, but they came there to conniving, to the European help. But time has come for them to realize this cannot go along forever, you know. Inshallah, a day is not far when Palestine will be freed, and those who are creating these atrocities will be punished by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.